Hey guys, welcome to week 37. I am 37 weeks and 2 days pregnant today, which is super exciting. I feel like we are like kind of in baby watch right now and the baby could come at any time. So that is really, really exciting. Although I'm not thinking he's going to come early. I think he's going to be pretty close to being on time, just like how Davy was. But you never know, things could happen pretty much any time, and I'm really, really excited and I can't wait for him to get here. And he is the size of a winter melon, which I have no idea what that is, or a stalk of Swiss chard. So he's big, and I think from like week 36 on, they gain like half a pound a week. So he's definitely putting on some weight. I feel like my belly has gotten a lot bigger, and I feel like my belly has dropped. So I feel like he has dropped a little bit in there, which is good. I know he's in position because I had a midwife appointment 2 or 3 days ago. She felt where the baby was, and he was pretty, she didn't give me like any exact terms or anything, but she said that he was in really, really good position, that he was head down, you know, pretty decently down there, I guess. That he was head down, and then his back and his butt and his legs. So he's right where he should be to come out, which is good. So he's in prime position to make his exit, which I'm looking forward to because I am definitely ready to have this baby. I have had a lot of rib and back pain, which was the same pain that I had last pregnancy. I think in my last update, because I feel like I haven't updated in forever, I was talking about how I really haven't had any of that pain. And then like 2 days later, it started again with, I get this horrible pain at the way top of my belly, like right under my boob, where it's like rib pain. It's also sore, so it kind of feels like the inside of my uterus is just sore and bruised, and it's also like rib pain too. It's like this whole area is just really, really painful. And then also on the same side in my back, in my ribs, is very painful. And I've been to the chiropractor. There really isn't too much that we can do to kind of work it out. He does some like soft tissue work in there to try to encourage your ribs to like stretch and expand with like the baby's position and when the baby's just growing. So he's tried to do a couple of those type of things and give me some exercises, but nothing has really worked. It's only like when I'm in certain positions. So if I'm sitting like this or driving is the worst, and that seems to like aggravate it. And then the only thing that will make it go away is if I lay down like on the couch on this side of my body will help the pain go away. So that's been very, very painful dealing with that for the past couple of weeks, and it's just getting worse as I'm progressing throughout my pregnancy. So that is not fun. But that's really been my main symptom, is just like the rib and then the sore uterus pain. I'm still having that issue that I talked about in my last video with my lady parts. If you want to hear more about that, then watch last week's video. So I'm not going to be talking about that in this video that much, but it's still going on. It did get a little bit worse. There's nothing really I can do about it. Just kind of have to wait for that to go away because it's pregnancy related, and I've heard that once you have the baby, it pretty much just goes away, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I did have a really, really weird rash on my arm. Like right in the fold of my elbow, I had this red rash that just like started, and then it was like a patch of dry skin almost that got really, really red, and then it just started expanding and getting bigger. I went to the doctor about it, and she really didn't know what it was, some type of like allergic skin reaction, but she said that pregnancy definitely did aggravate it, so I kind of just have to wait to give birth, and then it should be pregnancy related, and then it'll just go away. But I've been putting like antibiotic cream on it. I have had a terrible cold for the past 2 weeks. It has been horrible. It started out with like ear pressure, and then like my throat was all swollen. Then it turned into like a cough, and then it turned into stuffy nose, and it just keeps getting worse. And then I woke up the other morning with pink eye, which is, it's viral pink eye, it's not the bacterial kind, so I had to get just like regular like medicated drops, but they weren't like antibiotic drops, so my eyes feel all funny. So I've just been feeling like a complete hot mess the past couple of weeks, just being like at the end of my pregnancy with this horrible cold and coughing. I actually almost passed out the other day while driving because I was exhausted from not sleeping, and then I had the cold, and then I had horrible rib pain, and it was just like a bad day. So I've definitely been struggling the past couple of weeks just with end of pregnancy stuff, and then just having a really, really bad cold and not feeling well and not sleeping. Has just really been taking a big toll out of my body, and I really haven't been doing too much besides just taking care of Davy and trying to relax. So, and I really haven't been in the mood to like film a video because I've just been like no makeup, like in pajamas, not really leaving the house, which is something I kind of wanted to mention a little bit about. I may or may not make a separate video on it, but I'll just touch briefly on it, is that I almost felt like I was seriously having some like pregnancy depression for a couple of days. Like right when I first got sick, like when I got my cold, I was feeling really overwhelmed and tired, and I felt like I was not myself at all, and I was going through a couple of really bad days where I felt really down and depressed and just wasn't feeling like myself. And I have gotten a little bit better, but I'm definitely looking forward to not being pregnant anymore and to having him here with me. So I definitely did struggle a little bit with pregnancy depression, which I've heard other moms talk about, and I didn't experience that all with Davey, but it has gotten better. But yeah, I'm definitely just still not feeling like myself. I'm ready to start feeling like myself again, and to just have my little baby here with me and to not be pregnant anymore. That would just be fantastic. I did find a stretch mark, so I have one legitimate stretch mark. It's on my hip, and it's a little bit purple, so I found one stretch mark. I didn't really get any stretch marks with Davey, and I got one this time, and I think it's cute. It's like my little reminder that I know I've had a baby. My weight gain, I am up a total of 34 pounds. I think it's a little bit high because at my last appointment I had like my coat and my boots on, and I was like too lazy to take them off. So I think that might be a pound or two over, so I'm thinking when I go in for my appointment next week, it might, like, my weight will be the same because I really didn't gain like that much weight before, if that makes any sense. But I'm probably around the whole 34 pound weight gain. I gained 38 pounds with David, so I'm probably on the same track to gain that much weight this time around. So as far as cravings go, I've been craving chocolate. I've been eating chocolate like it's no tomorrow. It's really bad. I've just been craving chocolate. Like, I'll sit there and eat like 6 Hershey Kisses in a row. And I've been craving like sour, chewy candy. And I found these, actually my husband found them when I made him go to the store the other day to get me something chewy. But he found these Jolly Rancher chews that were like coated in like this sugar sour stuff. I don't know, but they were amazing. Actually, Tony, I think you might need to go get me some more of those. Okay. But they were so good, and that is just like hitting the spot. That and like sour Skittles and like anything sour and chewy is just yummy. That is the best feeling ever though, when you have a craving for something and then you satisfy that craving. It's just like the best thing on the planet. So I've been enjoying those two things, which are super, super unhealthy things, but I've been indulging a little bit and enjoying them because what the heck, I'm 9 months pregnant. I'm going to enjoy some sugar. I did start doing some labor-inducing things now that I'm 37 weeks. Nothing too drastic because the baby's still not considered to be full term until like 39 weeks now. I guess they changed everything. But I started drinking this pregnancy tea. It's my Earth Mama Baby Angel or whatever that company is called. But it's like the 3rd trimester tea that has red raspberry leaf in it and a couple of other things, like there's chamomile in it and like peppermint and some other things I think maybe. But I've started drinking that. I'm thinking I'm just going to drink a cup a day for maybe like a week or two, and then maybe increase that as you know, I progress in my pregnancy, just to help tone the uterus. I'm not expecting to like go into labor from drinking it, but it's supposed to help tone your uterus and just get everything like ripe and ready to encourage your body when it's ready to do the right things, and hopefully it'll help my labor progress fast, because I would like to have a way faster labor and delivery this time than I had last time. So that's it. We're like in baby watch. It's so exciting. Thanks for following me on my journey. I appreciate you guys watching, and we're gonna have a baby here in a couple of weeks, and I can't wait. I mentioned this last video, but I will be posting on Instagram first pictures of the new baby. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And that is it for this pregnancy update. Hopefully I'll get around to making another one before he gets here. But yeah, I will go ahead now and show you my belly.